Once you got a car to start rolling from your second gear, then the next question you're probably gonna ask me is like, where and when should I ship? Well, it's pretty easy. For normal driving, most people ship between 2,000 and 3,000. So if you start up, just say you start up your second gear, right? And when you get your car start rolling, give it some gas until when you reach like 2.5 to 3,000 RPM. Then what you need to do is like step on the clutch again. Then put your car into third gear. Then slowly release your clutch. Once you do that, the car is going to be in third gear. Then you can repeat that for your fourth gear and fifth gear. Okay, so this is a overview of everything. When you get into a car, step on the brake, release your emergency brake, make sure the gear is in neutral, step on the clutch, start up your car, let go of your clutch, begin up with second gear, step on the clutch, get into second, gently release the clutch until your gear starts to engage. Give some gas. Your car starts moving. Let go of the clutch. When the car is rolling, about 2,000, 2.5 RPM, step the clutch. Get into third. Slowly release the clutch again. Then now you will drive in third gear. Same thing. About 2.5. Step the clutch. Get into fourth gear. Release the clutch, then continue going. Just repeat that. If you're going faster, if you're going slower, then just stay in the lower gear. Another question you may ask me is like, what happened when I come to a stop? Well, for a beginner, it's pretty easy. What you need to do is like, doesn't matter what gear you are in when you are driving, but when you know there's a stop sign or a red light in front of you that you need to stop, for a beginner, you don't need to do much. All you need to do is just like step in your clutch and shift your car into neutral. Then let go of the clutch, then you can start braking normally. Or what you can do is, normally when you're driving in any kind of gear, you can pull it back to neutral without stepping on the clutch, but it's better if you step the clutch and shift back to neutral and let your car roll. Then you can just hit the brake and to stop. Then when you need to get a car start going again, you need to do the same. Just step the clutch, get in second gear, give it some gas, then the car starts to roll. Then give it some more gas, then start the shipping process again. And when you need to stop in the clutch, put it in neutral, then brake. That's just the basic driving a manual. On your first attempt, you're probably gonna kill the car a lot of time. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. So don't worry if you kill the car. Just make sure you do this in a parking lot. Just keep practicing and you get the hang of it. I'm trying to keep this simple, but the more I talk, the complicated it gets. But it's pretty simple. I basically give you a lot of advice, but if you just follow my advice and take some note, you shouldn't have any problem. Okay, the last thing you need to know is like, when you get a hang of starting up with second gear, then you can begin to start with first gear. When you get the hang of the first gear, then that's it. The first gear is the most difficult gear because like a lot of power. So if you don't balance your clutch and your gas pedal right, you basically gonna jump. you're gonna be freaked out. So know your clutch, know your gas pedal, know your tachometer, know your gear, know your e-brake. Then when you get comfortable, keep pressing, then you get a hang of it, then you know how to drive it. I teach my girlfriend this way, and she knows to drive within 1 hour. She can start driving by herself. Not like the best, but she get the basic, and she knows to drive it. She knows how to start up a car. She knows how to get it moving, get into gear, then shift back to neutral when it comes to stop. If I can teach my my girlfriend to learn to drive within an hour, then you guys shouldn't have any problem learn it within an hour also, unless you guys really need help. When you start learning how to drive a manual, you basically know that it's not like automatic. It's a completely different. Basically, the first thing you need to know is like you're gonna use both hands and both feet. Your right foot gonna be controlling the gas pedal and the brake. Your left foot gonna control the clutch. Your right hand gonna control the gearbox, and your left hand gonna control the steering wheel. So if you are left-handed, good for you, because that's your strong hand and that's your steering hand. In my case, my car, the steering wheel is really hard, which I really love. When you have a fast car or a high-performance car, you want your steering wheel to be hard, because you don't want to lose control easily, you know. Right hand shift gearbox, right foot gas and brake, left foot clutch, left hand steering wheel. No, that's